Hello RCBians, how are you all? Disappointed with the result, right? Back-to-back losses for us. Very disappointing, and this is what we were fearing for, right? The squad depth. What will happen to our squad depth after the auction? So now it's been getting more exposed with the recent two performances. It's been we are struggling, right? We are struggling to score big runs. Top order has always been struggled. So I feel yesterday also we lacked that intent while batting, and it was a really poor performance. I feel we could have won that game easily if you would have shown some intent. But again, the same old issues coming to the fore, auction thing, and we didn't plan well or we didn't have that intent, and the same the 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 issues which we feared will come throughout the season because it's a huge tournament and the squad depth is required. So that I'm not sure whether it's going to carry on like this, but we performed really well in starting 4 5 matches and we did really well. So I hope it's not a fluke, or I hope it's not a coincidence that we are now struggling. So I hope we'll come back stronger in the next game. So in today's video, we'll look at what are the reasons we have lost the couple of matches, or what are the reasons we have lost the 4 matches in this tournament, and why are we struggling. So number one, it is the top order failure. We are struggling to score on the top, right? Virat Kohli, Anuj Rawat, Faf. If you see Faf's record, he has scored only in 2 matches, that is 88 and a 96. So if you look at his other 7 innings, he is just scoring at an average of 13.42. And if you look at Virat Kohli, he has scored only 128 runs in 9 innings, and that is at an average of 16. And if you look at Anuj Rawat, he scored 129 runs at an average of 16 again. So we are hovering around 16 13, 16 13, 15. So it's not going to work, right? In a tournament like IPL, you have to dominate that power play. You have to put that authority in the power play. Then only you can go ahead and win the game, because power play decides 50% of the match, I feel, because that's the intensity, that's the level you have to go to. You have to play with in IPL, right? Yesterday also we were chasing 144. At least if you would have scored a 40 or a 15 power play, the game would have been done and dusted there itself. So I feel that's the main place. The top order is weak, or they're lacking confidence. Virat Kohli is looking confused. He's confused with himself. He's not able to score runs. So he will, for sure, he's a champion batsman. He will come back stronger. But we are at a crucial stage of the tournament. This is the from next match onwards we have to really step up. Faf also has to start contributing at least in every match 30s 40s, because he just had two big scores in 2 innings. So he's also struggling, and we tried Virat to open. I feel it's a good ploy. Maybe it will give confidence, or maybe he can straight away go with the flow of the match, right? So let's see how it goes in the next match. So that's number one point, right? We are struggling in the power play and like the top order batting. So the number 2 point where we are struggling, as I called out previously, is the power play batting. We have the second worst record in power play. We are scoring average of 39.1 runs in the tournament so far. That is almost 6 runs per over. So as I called out before, right, and we are losing 2 wickets in power play till now. So 2 wickets and scoring at 6 runs per over. That's it. That what does that mean? The opponent is on top straight away, right? First 6 overs, opponent are on top ahead of us. So that should not happen, especially when you have got a middle order like Dinesh Karthik, Glenn Maxwell, Shahbaz Ahmed who are in form. So you can play freely. You have the rights to play freely, and that's what I hope from Anuj Rawat. But unfortunately, it's not panned out that way, because power plays are crucial. The games are won almost in power play and death overs, right? So power play we have to go to dominate, and that's what I am looking forward from RCB from next game onwards. Whether we where we have that positive intent to just go after the ballers, try to take some risks. Faf also has been very slow in the power play. Maybe it's to do with good bowling, but at the end of the day, you have to go to take risks, because you play by playing safe. Also, we are scoring average 39, and our batsmen are averaging below 20. So just go for it, take the risk, right? Rather than losing the game in a horrible way, just take the risk and try that option as well. So anyways, if you are losing, why not take the risk and lose the game? So that's what I feel, and that's what I hope, that RCB change the strategy and go hard at the power play. So That was the second point. The first one was top order failure, and second one is scoring less runs in power play. So number three is lack of form from the big players, right? The likes of Virat Kohli, Faf du Plessis, Harshal Patel, Glenn Maxwell. So Maxwell also has scored only 150. He struggled the last match. Also, he got out for first ball duck. So it happens, but Maxi is looking positive. At least he plays positive. So that's one good sign with Maxi. Virat Kohli, I'm not sure whether, as Ravi Shastri called out, his brain is fried up. Whether he needs a break or not, I'm not really sure. But I feel the caliber of player Virat Kohli is, he doesn't need a break. He will come back strongly in the couple of matches ahead of us. And if you look at Faf as well, I feel he's playing too tentative. He's been the captain of RCB now, so maybe that responsibility is adding that pressure, or he's trying to play deep to the innings. So I feel that's why he's playing the tentative role. But it's okay. But I feel he has to play more positively from next match and try to contribute to the team. And Harshal Patel, everyone knows, he was bowling really well before the setback. He bowled well in the last match. Again, the last over turned the game, right? 18 runs in the last over. It's huge. And the caliber of bowler Harshal Patel and the form he's in, he should not have let that many runs go. But I think it's totally understandable with Harshal Patel's point of view. But that's why again we are struggling, right? These are the big players for us, and the good thing is RCB has won the matches without their big contributions, like unlike other seasons where only the big players used to contribute. But this season is a little different where the big players are not contributing. So some of the other reasons coming up, but I feel from the next match onwards, it's a crucial phase. We need at least 4 more points to just guarantee that fourth place at least. But we have 10 teams this season, so it's going to be more tough. So I feel we have to buckle up. We have to come back really stronger and put all these across and these points. And I feel we should look into it really carefully. And these top players have to deliver, right? So that's where I feel RCB is lacking again. So till now we have discussed 3 points. That is, first one is top order failure. Number two, power play. We are scoring less runs in power play. And then number three is big player floppings, right? So we have discussed 3 points. So number 4 will be genuine players and team selection. So we took Hasaranga for 10.75 scoring, saying he can be a good bowling all-rounder, right? But where it can't be like that, right? He's a main bowler. Yes, he can contribute here and there with the bat, but he's not that genuine all-rounder, right? So I feel there's no point picking 50-50 players and then call them an all-rounder. No, it doesn't work like that way. Because if you see Rajasthan Royal, they have a quality bowling attack where Trent Bolt, Yuzi Chahal, Kuldeep Singh, they all are proper out-and-out fast bowlers and bowlers, spin bowlers. But here we try to, like Harshal Patel, we say he can contribute with the bat. He opens the batting with for his state. But no, it doesn't, because IPL is a different quality. It's at a different level. So if you have to go out to win the match, you have to bowl that genuine thing, right? You have to get that genuine players. You can never win a tournament, or you can never be a consistent as a team if you take a 50-50 players. So if you look at RCB, there is Lomro, there is Shahbaz Ahmed, there is Vanindu Hasaranga, Harshal Patel. So they can bat, they can bowl, but that's how Mahipal Lomro is not getting even a chance. And I feel yesterday he should have played ahead of Rajat Patidar, because he was not even selected in the team. He was not there in the team before auctions or after auction in the squad. He just came into the squad because Lavneet Sitodia got injured, and he stayed into the 11. How does that make a sense? Then why did you pick other players ahead of him, right? So that's all. That all are things which we need to think in. We have to go with genuine players who are proper batsmen, proper bowler, proper all-rounders. So if you look at 50 plus, it's never gonna work out. That's the main disappointment I had yesterday with RCB. If you look at Shahbaz, entire season he's played really well, just one bad innings, that's how it happens. But the run out of Dinesh Karthik again, that was a huge blow. But if you see Hasaranga, he is not even contributed in a single match till now for RCB. So how can he be called an all-rounder? Ashwin is an all-rounder, but in T20 he is not an all-rounder. In T20 he is an out-and-out right-arm off-spinner. Correct. So that's one huge point. Go with genuine players. Go with the players you trust, who can deliver 4 overs, who can give you some runs. And these players are called bankable players, right? For example, if you see uh, players like proper batsmen like Virat Kohli, if you look for past seasons, he doesn't bowl, but he gives you that runs like Ambati Raidu, like Suresh Raina. So these players, they contribute to the team in one particular way, and they contribute that they give runs like Shikhar Dhawan. These players are bankable players. They give you solid runs. So you have to go after those kind of players. You could have picked Suresh Iyer. He just bats. He's a captain material. You just spent 10.75 crores saying, okay, he will be an good all-rounder, just an assumption. But it doesn't work that way. You have to uh, think hard. It's IPL, it's different level. It's not easy to play under that pressure. So who are experienced, that's why Chennai Super Kings do well, right? They pick experienced players because they know they can trust them. So I feel it's going to change, but RCB has done really well. It's not that they have not done well this season, but I'm disappointed with the last couple of results, and I'm just getting feared that our squad is getting exposed at the wrong time of the tournament, right? Because this is a crucial phase of the tournament now. So I hope they put this straight, and I hope they correct this thing. And again, the same with the genuine players, it comes straight to the point where team selection. Again, team selection was horrible last night. Suyash Prabhu Desai, he played really a good game, first game. But it's good that they trust players, but I feel they should have bought in long road for Rajat Patidar, and if you have to play the number 3, then you can give Suyash Prabhu Desai number 3, right? He was playing well against the pace also. So maybe you try Suyash at number 3, and Mahipal Longlore can play with DK or Shahbaz. He can also bowl left arm off spinner. So they have to think all this. We were in good momentum. Now we have lost that momentum. Our batting looks they lack confidence. So that's what is happening, and I feel we have lost that momentum, and it's very crucial to gain that back next match. I hope they do well, and I hope they change the squad. Maybe try some new player like Lomo. They have not debuted. Maybe Karan Sharma like spinner. So they can try those options. So that's where again the topic comes the match strength, right? I feel it's getting exposed. I hope the big stars start firing so that we can cope up that mistakes and reach us at least to the playoffs, and let's look at from there, right? So that's what guys. This is the 4 points I feel where RCB are struggling. So that's what I just want to discuss with you guys and put across where why we are struggling and why we have lost that momentum and back-to-back losses. It was really disappointing for me last match. So against RR, so we had a good record against them. Last 5 matches we had won, but now it's like 5-1 to us. We lost the last match by 29 runs. So this is what I feel, right? These 4 points. So as I discussed, so the number 1 is top order failure. Number 2 is power play failure, and number 3 is big players not coming to the party. Fourth player is like pick genuine players in the 11, and bad team selection. So this is what I feel, guys. Why RCB is struggling? Put in your thoughts. You guys tell where we are struggling, and tell your thoughts on the playing 11 selections. What you guys feel. If you guys like the content, and if you guys like my video, please do share, subscribe, and do support our team. Keep supporting. I hope we will qualify for the playoffs. I hope it's a positive result on the next match. Thank you, guys. Take care.